Hello guys, welcome to the stream. I am back doing the live commentary. I said I wouldn't do it, but I'm back. I'm getting it done. We're going to get in there. So, as you know, the team by now has been announced, the Chelsea team, and let's just get the team up for you. Just to clarify exactly what is going on. So, hold on. Right, that's better. So, guys, the big news today is the fact that Kai Havertz has tested positive for coronavirus. He misses a game next to Christian Pulisic, who's also out. The Chelsea team confirmed is Edouard Mendy in goal with Reece James right back, Thiago Silva and Kurt Zuma in the middle with Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side. Mason Mount, N'Golo Kanté, Jorginho in the midfield with Timo Werner on the left, Hakim Ziyech on the right-hand side and Tammy Abraham up front. That's the update. The teams are about to appear, about to come out. Daniel, how you doing? Chelsea up the Blues. Nice to see you guys join. Bit of a late change of plan for me. Chelsea obviously coming out from the regular entrance. Rennes, as usual, with the away teams at the moment, have to come out from the sports club, the gym, down the bottom of the walkway there. Captain for this evening, in the absence of Cesar Azpilicueta, is Jorginho leading the team out. Man United lost earlier today, which is great to see. They got beaten 2-1. This is a difficult game for Chelsea. We just need to make sure we're up and at it as normal. Rennes are a decent side. Obviously, Mendy's coming up against his old team. Just waiting for the formalities to go and done and dusted. I've got the sound off, obviously, so you guys can't hear anything. Otherwise, I'll get banned. But they're just rolling past each team as usual, as what they do. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. It's okay. It's not too bad. Just let me know in the comment section for me, in the chat section, if it's all right. Cool. So, yeah, so just going through the Chelsea team now. Confirmed. According to UEFA, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation. Frank Lampard has changed the formation. Kanté, Jorginho at the heart of the midfield with Mason Mount in the middle as the number 10. Timo Werner on the left-hand side and Hakim Ziyech on the right. As said earlier, unfortunately, Kai Havertz has tested positive for coronavirus and now needs to isolate for a period of time. We obviously wish him well. Referees and the assistants are from Germany. Now remember, I'm streaming this, so I am delayed on the actual game itself by a minute or so. So Rennes in a 4-3-3 formation with a familiar face, Nzonzi, who used to play for Blackburn back in the day, and Stoke. Chelsea need to be professional tonight. Need to just get the job done. 4-2-3-1 up against the 4-3-3. Interesting. Let's just say that. I would have stuck with 4-3-3. It could still be The 4-3-3 formation with Mason Mount dropping and playing box to box with N'Golo Kante, with Jorginho playing at the base of the midfield. I much prefer the 4-3-3. I think we've got more balance to it rather than the 4-2-3-1. What was interesting to note before the game as the teams were out warming up is that Frank Lampard was out right amongst the players in doing their warm-up as they take the knee. Barnick, man, how you doing? Nice to see you. Better, how are you? Tammy Abraham leads the line up front. Marcus Alonso is also named on the bench. First time he's been involved in a matchday squad since West Brom away. Don't forget Champions League, you can make 5 substitutions in game, which is why virtually everyone in the squad is named on the bench. Everyone's named on the bench. What a ridiculous statement that is. Kick off, Rennes play the ball up the right hand side and it goes straight out for a throw. So Rennes have got a throw halfway inside our half, down our left side. They take the throw forward. I agree better. The 4-2-3-1 isn't good, is it? Compared to the 4-3-3. The throw in is taken up the line. Ben Chilwell sees the ball out of play, up against the attacking winger. Goal kick Chelsea. Mendy takes it. Mount with a nice little back heel flick to Chilwell. Chilwell up to halfway. Plays the ball up to Abraham. Lays it off to Mount to Werner. Halfway inside their half, left-hand side. Back to Jorginho. Back across the centre circle to Kurt Zuma, who plays the ball out right wing to Reece James. Gets a cross in early, but it's blocked. And the centre forward for Rennes has knocked the ball back, and they've played a nice little 1-2, but Thiago Silva comes across 10 yards inside our half, covers the ball, wins back possession, and Chelsea have got it. Jorginho. Thank you, Better. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Make sure you look around the channel at the other videos, obviously. Chelsea ball played back with Mason Mount going back towards his own box, but he's played a nice little ball out to the right. He's worked his way up to Reece James, right-hand side. Plays a 1-2 with Ziyech. He's down the line, gets the cross in. Defender half clears it. Then Conte tries to step in and win the ball, but Rennes get the ball away and play it up to the centre forward, up to halfway, and he's fouled by Thiago Silva. Good ball, good little 1-2. Reece James has got in twice down the right-hand side. Level with the edge of the box, the corner of their box, puts a cross in, but it's low and it's easy for them to deal with and clear it. And then Thiago Silva gives away a free kick. As that cross has come in from Reece James, both Timo Werner and Tammy were sort of hesitant in going towards the penalty, the 6-yard box, and it was easy for them to clear it. Rennes have had possession. They've given it back to the keeper and he's kicked it straight out. Chilwell with the throw-in. Goes back to Thiago Silva. Inside our half, centre circle. Zuma, dead centre. Plays the ball left-hand side. Looking for Timo Werner. Overhits it and the ball goes out of play. No one's had any sustained possession of the ball yet. No one's really got their foot on the ball and playing about. And Frank's up off his bench giving instruction. Let's just get our foot on the ball and have some nice sustained possession just to calm things down. Rennes throw. Chilwell gets in front of the attacker, heads it off just by halfway, down our left-hand side. Taking their time. Right, he finally takes the throw up the line. Chilwell wins it unchallenged. Werner. Back to Chilwell, lumps the ball forward and Tammy's chasing it up against the defender. Back to goal. Plays it to the goalkeeper. Moves it out to the left back and they've got away with it. Lay the ball up inside our half. They lay the ball off to the centre forward. Move the ball well to the right hand side. Halfway inside our half. Chilwell up against him. Stops him. He goes backwards. Nzonzi in the centre circle. Back to the centre half. Now inside his own half. Plays the ball the other way. Comes this side. Back to Nzonzi. Rennes in no rush. Chelsea's defensive shape steps forward and they go back to the goalkeeper. Plays it out to the centre half. Right hand side. Goes back to the keeper. Chelsea are not pressing. They're just playing high. They're not closing the keeper down yet. The keeper plays it up to midfield, goes back to centre half, plays the ball out here to the right back. Chilwell's on him. He forces him backwards, and they lump the ball forward. But they've managed to win it on halfway. But Silva gets in and wins 2 challenges, does well, but they've picked up second ball. No, they haven't. Yes, they have. It's our throw. Chelsea throw, 10 yards inside their half, down our left wing. Werner did well there. Thiago Silva looked like he was caught on halfway, got back in and won 2 challenges in quick succession. Chelsea throw. Nearly 5 minutes gone, 0-0. As you can see by my fancy graphics on screen, any regular watchers of my streams will know that it's not fancy. Right, Chelsea possession halfway. Reece James back to Zuma inside our half. Zuma up to Jorginho inside the centre circle, dead centre. Looks for Tammy Abraham, but got their wires crossed and they just clear it easy. Silva goes in ahead of the centre forward to win the ball that's played up to him, but he nudges him out of the way. But Chelsea have done well to surround the player with the ball when they force him backwards. Play the ball right wing, up on halfway now, Rennes. Right hand side, go back inside to the Nzonzi, to the next centre midfielder, back to their centre half. Chelsea's defensive positioning without the ball is set here. And they're closing the spaces down and they haven't got many options, but they've played a nice little 1-2. Halfway inside our half, skips round Jorginho to the edge of the box, plays it out to the right hand side. Cross comes in off Chilwell and goes for a Rennes corner. That was decent. Decent possession from the visitors. Skips round Jorginho with ease. Plays it out to the right hand side. About 12 yards from the byline. Right wing. Cross hits Chilwell. Rennes corner. 6 minutes gone. 0-0. Ryan, how you doing? Ryan and Ritaj, I should say. Hello. Thanks for joining. Rennes corner. 6 minutes into it. Cross comes in. It goes past everybody. Comes out to the edge of the box. Rennes have got the ball. Shut down. Play it up the line. Werner's busy. Gets to the corner flag. Puts the cross in. Rennes. They head it straight down at Kurt Zuma. It hits him point blank. They're appealing for a penalty. Not given. And it plays on. Chilwell, left-hand side. Looks for Werner up the line. Werner's been brought down off the ball. They're trying to plead innocence. But Werner has got a free kick here. They've actually headed the ball and it's hit. Kurt Zuma standing about 2 yards away, looking up at the ball, and they've headed it straight down. It's hit him on the hand. His hand and his arm didn't move position by his side, did not adjust or move towards the ball, away from it, just held position. And we've got away with it. 7 minutes gone. Werner's up and all right. Chelsea possession. Jorginho, 10 yards inside their half. Plays the ball to the left-hand side. Ziyech, dearie me. Hakim Ziyech, he's come in from the right to the left-hand side. The ball's played up to him by Jorginho. He takes the ball on the volley just outside the box with his left foot. Flicks it up in the air. Just controls it, kills it. And then before it comes down and hits the floor, he hits it on the volley and it loops just over the crossbar. Brilliant football. Brilliant quality from Ziyech, and it goes just over. Literally, ball played up to him. He takes a touch. It's in the air. Then he lobs it over the keeper, and it's just over the bar. Their goal kick comes to nothing. Comes out to us. We've got possession of the ball, and Chilwell's got it left back position on halfway. 1-2 with Ziyech, who swapped positions with Werner. Werner's now right hand side. Corner of the box unmarked. Comes inside, and Chelsea's got a penalty. Timo Werner has been brought down inside the box. Werner and Ziyech has changed positions. The Rennes players are moaning, complaining. But when the ball was played from left to right, Werner was completely unmarked. He's come inside. The defender looks like he's clipped him. He has clipped his foot. Or has he? Werner's gone down. Referee's given a penalty. What's going on here? What's the referee doing? Werner's going to take the penalty as well. Jorginho's not taking it. It's Timo. Werner to take it. 9 minutes gone. That's the first time Chelsea have gone forward and someone's found a bit of space. Werner against the goalkeeper. Penalty given. 9 minutes gone. Come on, Timo. The goalkeeper's playing up. The referee's asking him to stay on his line. Hi, G. How are you doing? I'd say 3-0 maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, eh? So, Werner to take the penalty. Steps up. Puts it in the bottom corner. Brilliant penalty. 1-0 Chelsea. Timo Werner. And with that, my fancy graphics can be updated. Excellent. Werner with a goal. On 9 minutes. Great penalty. Right into the corner. He didn't hit it as hard as he did when he took the penalty the other day. But he's placed it. Bottom corner. And the goalkeeper gets a fingertip to it. It goes in. And it's 1-0 Chelsea. Good start. Another goal for Turbo Timo. He was caught. The defender's come across and his right foot has caught Timo. And it's a definite stonewall penalty. I thought it looked a bit dodgy from one camera angle. But it doesn't. Right, so Rennes come forward. Over halfway. Left wing position. Conte comes across to block them off. Forces them backwards. They play it inside and they go back to centre half. Mount's leading the press. Ziyech is going forward as well. Tammy's going forward. Timo's going forward. Goalkeeper, and he plays it out. Midfielders drop to come and get it. Plays a good ball out to the right-hand side. Fullback comes inside Werner on halfway. Plays it across the pitch. Centre circle. They got the ball in the centre circle. Go to the left-hand side. Nzonzi's looking to pull the strings. Plays a 1-2. Gets it back inside his own half. Plays it up inside our half, but straight away there's a sea of blue trying to stop the ball. They play it out to the right wing. They've hit the ball on the volley, and what's happened here? They're appealing for a penalty. Timo Werner's come across to help Chilwell. They've hit it on the volley. Werner's done this. It's hit him point blank range here. He's got his back to the goal or back to the ball, and the referee says no. It was right on the edge. Rennes are not happy. Dylan, hello, mate. Rennes are not happy. Rennes are complaining, but they've got a free kick given. It wasn't a penalty. Dylan Ray, stop spamming me. I've said hello. Right, Rennes have got a free kick. 12 minutes gone. James, yeah. More penalties than Man U. Right, Rennes have got the free kick. They swing the ball in the box to the back post. It's over everyone. They're trying to keep the ball in play. They've done it. Played it back. About 35 yards from goal, left-hand side. They try and put a ball into the box. Mendy sees it coming, collects it nice and calmly. Looks for an early ball out, but he hasn't got one. And they're closing him down. Yeah, I think that was good that Chelsea have made that decision. Werner scored the last one, so I guess it's probably if you score a penalty, you keep taking them until you miss. Chelsea play a long ball up the left-hand side. So Ziyech and Werner have swapped places again. Ziyech has gone back right. Werner's back left. They play a long ball up the line to try and find him, Werner, but it runs out of play and it's a goal kick. So Rennes have got the ball inside the box, their own box. Go back to the goalkeeper with Tammy closing them down. They're looking out for this right-hand side. And the goalkeeper's overplayed it. It's gone out for Chelsea throw. Played up to Abraham. Tries to flick it inside to Werner. Gets it mixed up. Rennes have got the ball. Just outside their half. They play the ball up. Looking over the top of Reece James, but he's read it. Gets back in and plays the ball back to Mendy. Does well. Mendy just takes it back out and gives it to Reece James. Up to Zuma. Plays it to Conte. Up to Tammy Abraham on halfway. He's fouled. The referee doesn't give it. Rennes have got the ball. Halfway line. Nzonzi again. Closed down by Ziyech, who's working across the pitch because Abraham's now on the right-hand side. Chelsea are comfortable here. Defensive shape is good. Without the ball, Rennes at the moment haven't got an out ball. They haven't got a ball up to someone up front. Play it back to the keeper and he lumps it up in the air. Up to halfway and Reece James wins the header. Goes out for a Rennes throw. Honza, how you doing? Godwin, hello. Wilson, hi. The Rennes throw. 10 yards inside their own half. Left-hand side. Looking for a ball. Referee's blown up something here. Mason Mount and Nzonzi are trying to sort of gain an advantage, getting in front of him, and he's trying to get in front of Mason Mount. The referee's pulled him back. Having a word. So, they might get to take the throw in a minute. And they do. Goes forward, up and halfway, but Chelsea win it. Hakim Ziyech gets in front, wins the ball. Can't keep it from going out, though. And it's a Rennes throw. Oh, it was handbags between Mason Mount and Zonzi. Right, Chelsea throw. Reece James. Plays the ball into midfield, but we overplay it and they've got the ball. Goes back to their centre half, just outside the box. Goes back to the goalkeeper. He plays it high up to the left back, who tries to control it and miscontrols it, and Chelsea win it. Kante strides forward, but he's challenged, but he steps in, forces a throw. Sport Talk, hello mate, how you doing? Sport Talk with Joel. Brogad, how are you? Right, Rennes throw. 16 minutes gone. Play up to halfway, but Reece James steps in front of the defender, wins the header. Tammy holds the ball up and does well. Timo Werner scored Honza with a penalty on 11 minutes. So Thiago Silva, inside the centre half, just in centre circle, just inside their half, plays a great ball out to Hakim Ziyech, edge of the box, cross comes in, it goes over everyone with that left foot. Yusuf, if you look, I can't show you the game, mate. You should know that on YouTube you can't show games because you get copyright striked. I can't afford that on my channel. Charisma, hiya. Right, goal kick. Kovacic is on the bench. I agree with you. I don't know why he's not playing at the moment. Right, goal kick for Rennes. Up just over halfway and Chilwell goes up and tries to win the header. And they bring it down, Rennes. Play it off of Mason Mount and it goes out for a Rennes throw. Just about halfway inside our half, right hand side. AC Studio, how you doing? Cameron, how are you? No, I can't show the game. I'm watching it on the Virgin app. I've got Virgin TV. Kelly, it was Timo Werner with a penalty. 11 minutes gone. Chelsea's got the ball. Ziyech is playing, yet. Playing quite well at the minute. So Chelsea had possession. Werner plays a good ball back over into... Tammy's got a knock here. Tammy Abraham's got a knock. He's down. He's sort of sitting up and shaking his head. Chelsea's got possession and Thiago Silva plays the ball out of play. But Tammy's up with a limp. He'll be all right, I think. What happened with Tammy? Oh, ball got played up to him and the defender leads, jumps in for the challenge, wins the header, but his arm that's up catches Abraham back of the neck. AC, we're playing quite well, yeah. Our defensive shape is good. They've had a lot of the ball, Rennes, but mainly in their own half. They get about 20 yards inside our half and don't know what to do with it. There's been no real concerns at the minute. Just one ball's played up into the box and Mendy just dealt with it easy. No, hi Cameron. No, what it was, the ball's played over to the right-hand side and the fullback who's got forward has tried to hit it on the volley. And Timo Werner did this. It's hit him here and it was outside the box, which is why they had a free kick and not a penalty. Solomon, it's 1-0 and it's Timo Werner who scored penalty. Meanwhile, back to the game. Rennes go forward. Down our left-hand side. Werner's got back and defended. Silva stood up and won a great challenge. It's gone towards the corner flag. Silva's bellowing at his players. Tell them to get the ball forward. Well, we give an easy throw away. They're deep inside our half. About 15 yards from the byline now, Rennes. 19 minutes gone. They got the throw. Traore to take it. Level with the edge of our box. Right hand side. He plays the throw up into the box and Silva wins the header. Werner tries to head the ball away. Doesn't go anywhere with it. But we do force them backwards. It's gone back on halfway and the centre half now plays it out to the left back. Cross comes into the area. Headed away by Zuma. But they win the ball again. They knock it back inside their own half to keep possession as Tammy and Mason and Hakim Ziyech is closing them down. They play it up to halfway. They turn Jorginho and play it out to the left back. Halfway inside our half now. Another cross comes in low and Zuma gets the ball away, but not with any real purpose. And they've picked the ball up again, Rennes. Nzonzi, 10 yards inside our half. Plays it up to centre forward, gets the ball back. He plays it square. Mason Mount is shutting the player down. They go back to centre half. Centre half plays it square. Centre half is being closed down. Nzonzi and the centre half are playing. Just keep ball and they kick it out of play. Good Chelsea pressure. Chelsea throw just over halfway. Chilwell up the line towards Werner. It's Mason Mount, in fact, who's brought it down well. Plays it back to Chilwell. And he plays safe. Goes back to Thiago Silva, who goes back across the centre of the pitch to Zuma. Comes back to Thiago Silva. Inside our half. About 10 yards inside our half. Zuma's looking for an out ball. Haven't got one. So comes back across to Thiago Silva. Steps up to halfway. Comes to the left-hand side to Werner. Werner plays a little ball up to Mason Mount inside. He turns the defender. Comes back inside to Jorginho. Plays a raking ball out to the right-hand side to Reece James in loads of space. Level with the edge of their box, but he's forced backwards to N'Golo Kante, who gets the throw from Chelsea. For Chelsea, halfway inside their half. 21 minutes gone. Chelsea are more than comfortable at the moment. Silva with possession inside the centre circle. Gives it Jorginho. Comes this way to Mason Mount, who drops deep to get the ball. Chilwell. Halfway inside their half. Goes back. We're on the 21st minute. Lumps the ball forward. Headed away. Then Zonzi's got the ball. He's being closed down, but they played a nice little 1-2. He's over halfway. Right winger's got the ball now. Inside, halfway inside our half, towards our goal. Cross comes in, looking for the back post, but Reece James covers it. And then Conte's won possession, done well. Plays it inside, Hakim Ziyech. Inside the centre circle. Comes to the left-hand side to Mount. Up to Chilwell. To Werner, halfway inside their half. Goes back, gives a dodgy pass to Ziyech, but Ziyech has done well to win it. And plays it back nice and easy to Mount. Chilwell, back to Mount. Goes back on halfway to Silva, who gives the ball straight back to him. Silva plays it square inside our half to Zuma. On halfway now. Inside to Jorginho. Middle of the pitch. Chilwell, left back position. Up to Ziyech, who's on the left-hand side now. Plays a nice little 1-2, but Mason Mount overhits it. Yeah, it's BT, Honza. I've got the app, which is what I'm watching it on. So, Rennes throw. 23 minutes gone. It's allowed to bounce. Silva reads it. Plays a nice ball back to Edouard Mendy. Under no pressure, gives it to Kurt Zouma, who, under no pressure, plays it up to Jorginho inside the centre circle. Swings the ball out to the left-hand side. Overplays it to Hakim Ziyech. Oh, no, he didn't. Ziyech kept the ball on. Goes back to Silva. Back across to Kurt Zouma. Comes up to halfway. Sees a run from Mason Mount and tries to find him. And Ziyech is there, but the goalkeeper beats him. He was played over Mason Mount. And Hakim Ziyech was there to try and mop up in behind him, but the keeper was alive to it and come out and claim the ball easy. Rennes possession, up to halfway. They find the striker. He comes to the right-hand side here. 4 Chelsea defenders back. He gets to the edge of the box, has to stop and go backwards. to the right back. He goes back inside to Nzonzi. Halfway inside our half, dead centre. They play the ball to the left-hand side now, and Werner is trying to close them down, and he has done. They've gone backwards. Nzonzi now, inside his own half. This is what's happening. They're getting forward, Rennes, and then they literally just are being forced backwards. They've got no ball, no out ball. Chelsea are closing down the space, but the left winger has got loads of space here. Collects the ball, level the edge of our box, left-hand side. Cross comes in, and Mendy's already read it. Claims it nice and easy. Before the centre-half, the centre-forward can get there. Nice and simple. 1-0 Chelsea, 24 minutes gone. Jorginho comes out to Chilwell left-back position. Halfway inside our half. Under no pressure. Goes back to Silva, to Zuma, across to Reece James, back to Zuma. Now he's put under pressure, so he comes across to Thiago Silva, who's got no pressure whatsoever. Rolls it up to Chilwell. Chilwell plays it up to Ziyech halfway. Goes back to Silva. Chelsea just keeping possession at the minute, which is good. So played up to Conte. Werner down the right-hand side. Edge of their box. Plays it outside of him to Reece James. Cross comes in. It's over at Tammy Abraham. And the keeper claims it nice and easy. AC, thank you, mate. I was really pleased with that. 12,000 subs. Zuma's given a free kick away on halfway line, which is not good. He's going to get booked for it as well. Zuma's picked up a booking. Ball's played up to centre forward. They're grappling with each other. The centre forward's claiming he's been held on to. He wasn't. And Zuma's got a booking. Not good. But Krasnodar beating Seville, really. 2-0. "26 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Rennes 0. They are beating Seville. 2-0 as well, Krasnodar. Deary me. Chelsea, in their defensive shape, are good again. As Rennes come over halfway. Play the ball to the right winger. Gets across. It's been deflected. Zuma's there. Is it a corner? No, it's a goal kick. They played the ball out to the right-hand side. Centre-half was allowed to come forward. Chelsea defensive shape was there. He's put a ball in. But yeah, it was offside. Werner got back in and deflected across. And it was a Chelsea free kick for offside. Reece James has played a bad back pass. But Zuma's dealt with it well. Plays it across the goal to Chilwell. Chilwell flicks the ball forward, but they've stepped in front of him. Werner won it, and they've forced a throw in. Halfway inside our half. Rennes have come right back into this game since the penalty. They're had a lot of possession, Rennes, but they're not doing a lot with it at the moment. Rennes throw. Looking for the out ball. Looking for a ball up the line. Chilwell's there. They play it. They hold on to possession. Chilwell doesn't win the challenge. They play it off of Conte, who's helping him, and it goes out for a Rennes corner. Corner to Rennes. Approaching the 28th minute. Chelsea need to step this up a bit now. Corner to be swung in. Right-footed from the right-hand side. Outswinger. Let's get this ball away. They've got some big players, Rennes, including Nzonzi, who's a man mounting. It's huge. Mason Mount's marking him, which is not good. Rennes got in front of Reece James, the centre forward. It heads well over, and it's a Chelsea goal kick. No, it's actually... It looks like Reece James won the header, headed it away, but they've given it as a goal kick. So we'll take that all day long. So Edouard Mendy takes the goal kick. Finds Werner right on halfway, right hand side. Flicks it back to Mason Mount. Back to Chilwell. Plays it up the line. Rennes head the ball away. Jorginho wins possession. Knocks it back to Kurt Zuma. Plays it out to Reece James. Zuma halfway inside our own half. He's fronted up, but he does well to lay it off to Jorginho. Plays it square to Silva. Silva up to halfway. Gives it to Chilwell, left back. Up the line to Werner. Gets the ball back. Jorginho unmarked. Centre circle. The ball is Reece James and he finds him. Edge of the box. Right hand side. Reece James tries to get a cross in. Straight away. Comes off the defender and it goes for Chelsea corner. Chelsea did well there to move it from left to right quickly. As we saw the weekend, Conte's been booked as well. Don't know what that was for. As we saw the weekend, it's going to be Mason Mount to take it. Gives it to Werner, short. Werner. Plays it to Hakim Ziyech, to Mason Mount. Gets his cross in. Low though. They get the ball away. Doesn't beat the first defender. It's the golden rule. Get the ball away or get it over that first defender. It's a waste of time putting people forward if you're not going to beat the defender at the near post. Chelsea possession. Reece James. Just inside their half is forced backwards to Kurt Zouma. Silva halfway. Werner's dropped deep left hand side to get the ball and he's got it. Comes inside. Plays a nice little ball flicked up to Ziyech who goes backwards to Silva. First time pass to Ben Chilwell, left wing. Keeps the ball in. Supported by Conte. Plays the ball inside to Jorginho. Conte, left of centre. Gives the ball out to Chilwell, left hand side. Takes a touch, gets his cross in. No one there and they clear the ball away. Conte's done well to harry the midfielder. The ball goes out for a Rennes throw. Just inside the halfway line, their right hand side. So Conte got booked for kicking the ball away. So it wasn't actually Zouma that got booked, it was Conte. Ridiculous. 31 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Rennes 0. They take the throw short. Chelsea pressure. Nearly wins it back, but Nzonzi keeps hold of it. Goes back to centre half, and it's now left back. Just over halfway. Inside our half. Plays a 1-2. He's down our left-hand side to the edge of the box. Ziyech has pulled him back on the edge of the box. Outside it. Rennes free kick in a dangerous position. Ziyech was beaten. I mean, it's a bit of nothing, really. The defenders, the left-back's gone over easy. But to be fair, Ziyech's position, getting beat, has given the attacker the option to go down, and he has. So just outside our box, our right hand side, they're going to take this ball right-footed from the left hand side, in swinging into the box. It's literally right on the edge. Right foot in swinger. Referee's demanding the ball gets back. I think he's going to have a shot on goal here. It looks like he's eyeing up the goal. Chelsea have got a high line up on the penalty spot. Right, Rennes take it. Free kick comes in. It evades everybody. Looked like Mendy had it covered. It beat the centre half at the back post, who probably thought Mendy was going to get a hand to it, and it goes off for a throw. Really whipped in at pace. Yeah, Mendy lets it go, and the centre half is beaten. Good ball in, though. So, 1-0. It remains. Mendy takes the ball out to Chilwell. Plays the ball forward, looking for Abraham. Overplays it, and the centre half comes across. Literally just oofs it. Oofs it off. Chelsea throw. Halfway line. Left-hand side. Chilwell to take it. Finds Conte inside. Lets the ball run across him and plays it out to Reece James. Reece James. Back to Zouma, who's pressured. Goes back to Mendy. Mendy takes a touch. Lumps the ball out to this left-hand side to Ben Chilwell, who volleys the ball. And it puts Mendy in a bit of a position here. That was never a back pass. They're claiming that it was. Deary me. That was a right mess. Chilwell was being closed down. So he's just looking to get his foot on the ball. We've probably had one or two, Tyreek. It's been a close game. Chelsea are playing a 4-2-3-1, whereas Rennes are playing 4-3-3. So they're dominating possession, but they're not doing anything with it, really. Mendy's not been forced into a real save at the minute. Mind you, nor is the Rennes goalkeeper, but we've scored the penalty. So ball's played from left to right. The winger picked the ball up halfway inside our half and swings across into the back post. It evades everyone, and Reece James sees the ball out. Chelsea throw right by our corner flag. James steals a few yards inside to Jorginho and plays it up the line. Over Tammy. Centre half's got the ball inside his own half. Plays it to Nzonzi. It goes back to the goalkeeper. I'd say that so far it's a professional performance from Chelsea. We're not conceding any real space. Our defensive formation is set, and they're finding it difficult to find an out ball or play a ball in the channel to open us up. They're reliant on the balls played down the right-hand side here, or the left-hand side, and crossing the ball in early. They're doing it. They've worked the ball well again. They're down our right-hand side, halfway inside our half. Play the ball up, edge of the box. The midfielder goes back, 25 yards out, right-hand side. Plays it out to the left-hand side to the left back. Shut down by Reece James, and he's forced backwards. Nzonzi plays it inside. N'Golo Kante wins the challenge. Does really well, and Jorginho's got the ball. Kante over halfway, finds Timo Werner halfway inside their left hand side towards the edge of the box. Gets to the byline, tries to get a cross in, and they block it, and it goes for a Chelsea corner. If Werner didn't hesitate and stop and just went towards the byline full pelt, he could have got a cross in, but he sort of held the ball up. Yeah, Chelsea corner. Ziyech to take it, outswinger. 36 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Rennes 0. Werner's come short for the corner. Looks like he's going to play it. So he plays it deep, Ziyech, towards the back post. And Zuma wins the header, but he got underneath the ball and he sort of headed it back towards goal. And if anything, it went across goal, not anywhere near the goal, which was unlucky. But no one could challenge him there. It was a completely free header, but he just got underneath it. Timo Werner with the ball. Plays a nice little pass up to Mason Mount, edge of the box. He's fouled and they're looking for an advantage. And the referee plays it. Tammy shoots and the shot's blocked. But because we had possession of the ball and Tammy had a chance to get a shot away, the referees played advantage. Mason Mount is down, holding on to his ankle. He's in trouble. He doesn't look comfortable, Mason Mount. Werner played a nice little ball to him, back to goal, and he turned, and the fullback's come across and went right across the top of his foot. And you can see his foot buckle underneath him. He's sort of limping. He stood up and limping. The referee's not allowing any physios on at the minute. They're just showing the Tammy shot here. The Tammy spun on the edge of the box, shot towards goal. The defender's looking like that. He's doing this, and the ball's hit him here and hit his arm, and they're checking it for a penalty. VAR's checking it. If anything, the guy looked away. It was Timo Werner with a penalty who scored Mado. VAR's checking it. Is it going to be a penalty? He sort of does this and it hits him. What are they saying now? They're asking the referee to go and have a look at it. So the referee's gone right across to the far side of the pitch to look at the video monitor. And the player it's hit is trying to follow him. He's trying to do a Luis Suarez from last night. I mean, to be fair, the ball is coming up to hit him in his chin. And his natural reaction is, I mean, he's got his arms like this anyway. He's put his arms up, but he's brought his arms towards the ball. And it's hit him here. And I'm wondering if the referee will give it. It's a harsh one if he does, I have to be honest. Because it looks as though it's going to hit him right in his face. He's having a conversation with the VAR referee. The actual ref. He's standing in front of the monitor. He's been there for about a minute now. And he's checking it again. And again. And he's coming back onto the pitch, the referee. VAR. Penalty. It's another penalty to Chelsea. Handball. Timo Werner to take it. And he's booking the guy as well. I mean, to be fair. Right, I'm on the 39th minute, Rolf. The defender has been sent off. The defender's got 2 yellow cards now, so he's off. They're down to 10 men. Dalbert has been sent off. And I have to say, if you guys check it social media or if you get to see the incident, then I'm sure that every single one of us would have reacted in the same way. And I think that's a bit harsh. I think that's really harsh, I have to say. He's saying it's come off of his knee and onto his face. So Werner to step up and score a second penalty of the night. Will he go the same way? He put it bottom left corner. Will he change it? Goalkeeper got his hand to it but couldn't stop it. And this time he's gone straight into the roof of the net. Outstanding. 2-0 Chelsea. Timo Werner has scored both. It's quite funny because the actual coverage has gone straight towards Jorginho as if he's taken it and scored it. It's funny. So Timo Werner's got 2. Chelsea are 2-0 up. Rennes are now down to 10 men harshly. I have to say it was really harsh. But Werner, my word. He put the first penalty bottom left corner. He's just taken this penalty and rifled it into the top left-hand corner. No keeper in the world's going to save that. They're showing the replay again. Yeah, look. So that's what makes it even worse. So this, I have to say, I'm a Chelsea fan, as we all know. But Tammy Abraham's had a shot. It's hit the defender on his knee and bounced up. And as it's bounced up, it's hit him in the face. So the defender's sort of doing this. And it's caught him. That is so harsh, I have to say. But we'll take it. It's Chelsea 2, Rennes 0. We can only play with what the referee says and the officials say. Even if it is harsh, but we'll take it all day long. Timo Werner, 2 penalties. 11th minute, 40th minute. That's his 3rd goal in the Champions League in 3 games. And Dalbert, the defender for Rennes, is now in the stands, unfortunately, for him. Let's get back focused. Chelsea possession, Kurt Zouma. Inside our half, Thiago Silva. Let's see some goals now. So Rennes have switched straight away into a 4-4-1 formation to try and keep the score down. Oh, I need to change the score, don't I? Dearie me. I'm always doing that. It's my high quality, high class graphics, don't you know? I don't know how you do them graphics. I've seen, when you see people like that bloke, what's his name? Fawn someone at Man United. You see his stream and all the setup he's got. He's obviously got a team of people that do that. I've just got me. Right, Ben Chilwell comes inside. Edge of the box. Goes back to Jorginho. Their box. Mason Mount. Ziyech. Chilwell makes a run towards the byline. Defender comes across. On the floor. Chilwell's done well to win it back. By the corner flag. But they've won the ball off of him. Turn away from trouble. And give the ball away. Silva stepped up and won it. Mason Mount. Inside to N'Golo Conte. Zouma. Inside the centre circle. Appeals for calm. Plays it square to Mason Mount. Back out to Chilwell. Ball into the box. Cleared away. Rennes get the ball away now. Left hand side. 43 minutes gone. Timo Werner's got 2. Rennes down to 10 men. Nzonzi. Give the ball away. Tammy lays the ball off to the right hand side to Mason Mount. Shut down. Ziyech closed down. They get the ball away and Reece James got time to bring the ball down. Thiago Silva inside our half, centre circle. Up to Werner, gets the ball back. Silva goes out to Mason Mount. Right on halfway. Jorginho plays it out to Reece James. James comes inside. Jorginho back to Mason Mount. Out to the left hand, to the right hand side to Ziyech. Plays the ball up the line or inside to Mason Mount. Edge of their box. They get across and clear it. Great ball from Ziyech. And they clear it away, but it only finds Reece James. 35 yards out. Squared Jorginho. Comes inside to Thiago Silva. He gets the ball back from Ben Chilwell. Silva gives it to Werner. Werner's dropped right onto halfway to get it. Plays a nice little calm, easy 1-2 with Silva, who plays it up towards Conte. Back to Jorginho, who plays it out to right hand side to Reece James. Acres of space. Plays it back inside to Mason Mount. Chelsea are doing well. When you play against 10 men, the best thing to do is to make the pitch big. Keep playing the ball wide and make them work across from one side to the other until you open the door. Ziyech has got the ball, 30 yards out, plays it to Mason Mount, tries to find Werner, but Werner's appealing to him not to pass to him because he was offside. Emmerich, yeah, I agree with you, mate, completely. I have to say that the penalty was, wasn't great. What's this about a timer? Why is Paul Merson commentating on Chelsea? Varnish, man. How you doing? They play the ball up on halfway. Thiago Silva wins the header. They lump it forward to Zuma. Heads the ball away. They step in front of Tammy and they've won the ball back. We've got 3 minutes of injury time. There's 2 minutes of that to go until half time, and it's 2-0 Chelsea. Right, they've played the ball up halfway. Chilwell's won it and Jorginho's mopped up and plays a nice little ball back to Thiago Silva. Gets it back. Base to the centre circle as he strides up to halfway. Gives it to Ziyech, gets it back. Comes this way to Mason Mount. Plays it up the line to Ben Chilwell. Towards the edge of their box now, left-hand side. Plays it inside to Werner. Nice little 1-2. But they read it and they clear the ball away. They play it out from the back and they've worked it out to the left-hand side. The left winger over halfway for Rennes. Plays the ball inside, but Silva's read it and clears the ball away. And then steps inside a loose pass from Ziyech to win it back again. But then we give the ball away. Ziyech lays the ball off to Mason Mount. It's not strong enough. And they win it back, Rennes. Playing their 4-4-1 formation. But to be fair to them, even when they had 11 men, they couldn't really open the door for Chelsea. They were forced into crossing the ball from wide areas, from deep, and we were comfortable. We forced them all the way back to the goalkeeper. A minute of injury time to go. Right, they've lost possession again. Kurt Zuma plays it out to Reece James and gets the ball back. Plays it up towards the centre circle to Jorginho, who comes up to Ben Chilwell, left-hand side. Literally on the halfway line. Goes back inside. Reece James is making a run but ignored. Zuma strides over halfway. Plays the ball up to Conte. Turns back this way and plays it back out to Ben Chilwell. 25 yards out, left wing. Goes back inside to Werner, Mount, Ziyech. Playing keep ball, not going forward with any malice at the minute. Werner, shut down, tries to play it to Ben Chilwell, but plays it too far in front of him. Goes off for a throw, and that should be it for half time. Yep, and the referee blows up half time. Chelsea 2, Rennes 0, 2 Timo Werner penalties. 11 minutes and 40 minutes. Second one was really harsh, I have to say. But we take it all day long. Chelsea in the driving seat. And I believe, from what I can see, the other game, I believe that Krasnodar are beating Sevilla 2-0. Are they still? Let's have a look. Yeah, nice and comfortable. Let's have a look at the fixtures and get the scores up. Seville got a goal back before half-time, so they're 2-1 down. Dortmund are beating Bruges 3-0 away. Barcelona are beating Kiev 1-0. Juve are winning 1-0. Man United lost 2-1. Leipzig won, PSG won at half time. So Sevilla have got a goal back against Krasnodar. Rakitic has scored. They were 2-0 up after 21 minutes. Krasnodar. And they're playing at Seville, by the way. Fair play to them. I sat and watched the game last night. I watched the Inter Milan Real Madrid game. And I have to say, I don't know about you guys, but Eden Hazard just doesn't look anywhere near the player that he was for us, does he? Really doesn't. Really doesn't. Dunstan, how you doing? I agree with you, Dunstan Darlington. Yeah. I think when you see the, if you see, let me see if I can get it on my social media and retweet the incidents, but when it hits your knee and immediately bounces up towards your face, your natural reaction is to do this. And it's so harsh, I have to say. So let's see if we can get any of the footage which I can forward. The incidents, I should say. I can't see anything on my social media. No. Let's have a look again. No, nothing. I can't forward and retweet it. Which is a shame. But, as I say, good first half from Chelsea. In complete control. Freddie, it's harsh, but Werner handball for far less. Yeah, you're right. Friend of mine's just saying, great penalty, but I can't believe we've sent him off and all. But he's right, yeah. So harsh. But we'll take it, of course. So, I've got all the gumph now at half-time. Tyreek, yeah, Hazard was a beast. He still is. He just doesn't look the same person, does he, at Real Madrid? I know he's had his injury problems. I know that. I know he's had, some difficulties. But when you see him playing, he's not really in full flow, is he? That's the biggest problem. So what are people saying about a timer to do the time? I don't know how you do that. How can I do that? I haven't got a clue. Yeah, it was KB. It was harsh. Hi, Rico. How you doing from Texas? Is the results in yet? Is it Biden? Is it Trump? I'm just seeing a comment on social media saying that Chilwell and Werner both look knackered and he should take them off. But we have to wait and see. Chelsea, I mean, the 2-0 up, down to 10 men, comfortable. It'd be an ideal opportunity to bring other people on. But I guess we have to wait and see what's going to happen. So how you all doing? Hopefully you're enjoying the commentary. As I say, it's alternative commentary. It's just something that I'm calling as I see it. If you like this sort of thing, just to say, I've also got a Football Manager channel. I don't know if you like the game Football Manager, but I've got a channel over there. I think it's linked. If you look at my channel and it says one of the tabs is channel, it's on there. It's Magoobage, and I'm up to episode. What am I on? I'm on approaching 200 episodes with Gateshead. Ricardo, how you doing? And I'm using a plug and play tactic on that particular series that I plugged in the very first day, very first season, a 4-4-2. I've never changed it, amended it, and I've won everything. Champions League twice, Premier League twice, everything. It's been brilliant. I think it's the 20th season I'm in. So if you like the old commentary, it's pretty much the same as in-game commentary on when I'm doing that game. So Ricardo, Chelsea's playing awesome yet. Nervin, bring on Cho. Yeah, it's a good shout. Hudson-Odoi. Ziyech is booked. Don't forget. Conte's booked. Maybe bring on the likes of Mateo Kovacic. Nervin, my favourite Chelsea legend. It's got to be, I mean, bearing in mind, I started going to Chelsea when it was 1980. I was 6. And yeah, so I mean, I've seen all sorts down Chelsea. I was there at Chelsea behind electric fences, behind the old second division when there was like 8,000 supporters there on a Saturday. So I've seen all sorts. I mean, you look at in my day, Kerry Dixon was a great player, Speedy, Pat Nevin. And then you move forward time. Obviously, you know, you got the likes of Peacock was great. Mark Steen as a centre forward when he come in that season, outstanding. They're just showing you footage here, and when the penalty, the first one was given, Jorginho gave the ball to Werner and said, "You take it." And Werner was like, "Okay," and took it. Dogbone, hello mate, thanks for the compliment. They're just showing the second penalty again. It's the referee's initial reaction. The referee does this and says no penalty. And then, yeah, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, great player. Brilliant player. Him and Ida Johnson had a great partnership. It's never a penalty. And it's never a second yellow. If I was a Rennes supporter, I'd be fuming right now. I really would. But, yeah, so then obviously Gianfranco Zola, Didier, Frank, John Terry. You know, you think of players. Think of the players we've had at Chelsea and the centre forwards we've had at our club over the years. Freddie, you're spot on, mate. Goal difference may matter for first. We need to smash them now. Yeah, no, taking it easy. And that's been, if anything, that's been probably a bit of a criticism of Chelsea at times, is they took the foot off the gas. It's like you could easily see Chelsea now just relax second half. If it was me, I'd just go full pelt. If you can make 5 changes in the Champions League, which is pretty much half a team, do it. Put 5 people on who are fresh, who are keen, who want to make an impression, and go at them. That's what I would do. They've gone to the retired referee, Peter Walton, as they do on BT. This bloke gets paid week in, week out to just sit there for when they probably ask him once or twice a game, "What do you think of that?" And he'll go, "Well, I agree with the referee." But he gets paid. Brilliant, isn't it? I could call it from here. They're sort of arguing over it. I think Rio Ferdinand is having a bit of an argument with him. They're really discussing this. I haven't got the sound on, obviously. I mean, they're replaying this over and over again. On BT in the UK, you've got Gary Lineker, Rio Ferdinand and Joe Cole. And they're obviously having a big debate here with Peter Walton, the referee, who's in the studio. He's probably saying that the second penalty incident is a penalty because it hit his arm. But as I've said before, guys, if you haven't seen it, the ball was played down our left-hand side to the edge of the box, and Mason Mount flicks the ball inside and he gets taken out. Referee plays advantage. Hakim Ziyech comes across the edge of the box and plays the ball he tries to knock it past someone and it just gets deflected to Tammy Abraham. So Tammy's got his back to goal. So as he turns, he's literally just to the right of the D on the edge of the box. He turns and blasts it towards goal. And literally 2, 3, 4 yards in front of him is the Rennes defender. He stood up and put his foot out to block it. And as he's done that, Tammy's hit it. And he's hit it off the ground. So it's rising. So it's hit this bloke's knee. And the bloke's instant reaction, seeing the balls coming to his face, is to do that and do this with his hands. Because we all would. You know, if someone's going to walk up to you and say, "I'm going to punch you in the face," or you see something coming towards your face, your first instinct is to either do this or do this. And the guy's done this, and then as it's hit him he sees it hit his knee, it's coming towards his face, and if anything, as he does that, it hits his chest, and at the same time hits him on his arm. And the referee has viewed it as that it was deliberate handball. It wasn't. Heaven Slay, I think it was a bad call. Mind your language. It was. I've allowed that. It was a bad call. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, let's just say this, guys. If you watch that incident and you're a Chelsea fan, and it's given against someone like, I know, Ben Chilwell was on a yellow card, and he gets booked and sent off for it, we'd all be fuming sitting here. We'd be livid. Dave Hazard, I can't, mate. I can't give you any links. I'm going to get shut down. I'm watching it on BT Sport, a paid for service. So I've got the app. I pay for it. So that's why I can do this. Amirali, hello. Nevitz, hello. Eddie Mayura, hello. Just call me Jay. Not a penalty. I agree completely. It wasn't a penalty. It's harsh. And to then get, I mean, to get the guy, I mean, obviously the rules are, if it's ball to hand, then it's a yellow card. That's the rule. And they've got to give it. I mean, do you know what? I would have turned down and said, I would have just turned around and said, it's a penalty, give him a warning and let him get away with it. But I guess the referee would get pulled up, get penalised for not giving it because he's not applying the rule book. This is where you've got to have a bit of common sense. Bleck, I know it hit his hands, but it come off of his knee first and deflected up towards his face. That's the argument. That's the issue. So if he hadn't put his foot out and it didn't hit his knee, it would be nowhere near his face. Because it's deflected off of his point blank from his knee towards his face, your human instinct is to do this. Salman Ali, Chelsea bought their trophies. You have a look and see how much money Man United have spent, how much money Liverpool have spent, how much money Man City have spent. We only become a big club when the Russian boy came in. No, I think you'll find we're already challenging. We're already challenging before Roman Abramovich took over. I think you'll find that we were pushing towards the Champions League. You remember the game we played against Liverpool to beat them to get in the Champions League? Desai header, won it. Chelsea had already won the Cup Winners' Cup. We've already challenged for the Premier League. Alan Smith, yeah. I agree with you. Tom, I agree with you, mate. You see what I'm saying. Lewis, hello. Polar Bear, yeah. 4-2-3-1, bin it all day long. Bin it. Just get it to 4-3-3 and stick with it. I've put videos on my channel explaining the 4-3-3. And if you've missed it, I'm going to give you a little bit of spiel before the game kicks off. If you think about Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, bless him, who's, if you don't know, has got coronavirus, tested positive. He's now got to isolate. But if you asked him to play as a number 10, and you play in a game like this where you've got Sevilla or you've got Rennes playing quite defensive and they're shutting down spaces, every time you play the ball up to Mason Mount or Kai Havertz as number 10s, they got someone right behind them. So they're pretty much playing most of the time when they're back towards goal, and when they turn, there's no space. When you ask them to play deeper as number 8s in a 4-3-3, they can see everything in front of them. They can have much more of an influence in the game. They can dictate the game. They can move it forward. Clint Holland, this commentary is not live. Not live game. What's wrong with people? Right, it's a live game as I'm seeing it on my app, which is probably a minute delayed. But I'm not showing you the actual game coverage because I'll be banned. So I'm just doing my commentary. If you don't like it, Clint, then I don't have an issue if you leave the stream, no problem. It's just to give you a little bit of a different take on things. I've got no issue with people complaining. Yep. Werner's confidence is right through the roof, big time. Jem, Ian Hutchinson all day long. What a great player he was. Great players, by the way, back in the day. Of course, Peter Osgood, Alan Hudson, all those. Suhas. Yeah. Kate, how you doing? Lampard, so yeah, it is. I agree with you, Kate, 100%. Nervin robbed a penalty against Man U. Yeah. Sunday it was harsh. Nah, it was Timo Werner twice with 2 penalties. Now, guys, listen. Just to let you know, you probably can tell by now that my graphics are really fancy. They're like high class, high quality. They cost me an absolute fortune. They don't. But I ain't got a clue about all that stuff. All these people with their fancy graphics, you know. So I put the score up. You're not going to get a countdown timer from me, but I will tell you what time it is in the game, if that helps. Rogan, how you doing? Right, so the game is about to start. Jorginho was all right. He was okay. I mean, he's only passing the ball sort of in a little bit of space because they're sitting off defensively. They're now playing 4-4-1 formation, so we're going to have a lot of the ball. They had a lot of it in the first half. Tammy kicks off now. Rolf just kicked off. Goes out to Chilwell left-hand side. Comes out to Thiago Silva or back to Silva. Plays it up to Jorginho. Under pressure straight away, but he does well to lay it off to Conte. Thiago Silva strides across halfway and plays it out to Chilwell. Goes back to Mason Mount. Jorginho. Out to Ben Chilwell. Halfway inside their half. Left-hand side. Back to Mount. They're sitting defensive. Really defensive at the minute. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, mate. Thanks, Clint. Right, so Ben Chilwell to Mason Mount. Plays the 1-2. Mason Mount's inside the box, but they come across and clear the ball. Jorginho out to Ben Chilwell. Mount. Or Werner drops deep. Jorginho. Falls backwards to Silva. Inside the centre circle to Kurt Zouma. And he comes out to the right-hand side. As soon as it's played out to Reece James, he's shut down. But Jorginho's played a blind pass. What a pass that was. Watford last season, where he played the ball blind. Great big long ball through the defenders to Tammy, but he's just offside. Brilliant ball from Jorginho. Not even looking. Tammy's alive. Keeper comes out and blocks it, but he's just offside. Brilliant from Jorginho. Didn't even look. Right, so they've got the free kick just inside their box. Lump forward towards the left-hand side. Conte comes out to the left back, closes him down. They play it up the line. Goes to nobody. Zuma's picked the ball up in space. Goes out to Chilwell. Chilwell tries to play a ball up the... He plays it up sort of forward inside channel, but there's no one there. And Rennes have got the ball, but they've given possession away, and then we've given it away. It's inside their half. Back to the centre half, just outside his own box. Tammy's closing him down, but he's come forward and played a good ball up to halfway. They work it out to left wing. On the halfway line, Reece James shuts him down and forces him backwards. They switch it from left to right, right back with possession, forced backwards. Back inside their own half. Goes back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper switches the ball out to the left wing. Conte's there again, shutting him down. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Chelsea have got... Like they've pressed high to the edge of the box and they're standing there. The goalkeeper knocks it long. We win back possession. Timo Werner, halfway inside their half, left wing. Takes him on. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Gets the cross in. Can't beat the defender. Comes back out to him. Plays it back across the edge of the 18-yard box to Ziyech. Ziyech, left of centre. Pass is blocked. Mount, back out to the left wing to Chilwell. Gets to the byline. Inside the box. Drives the ball low. They clear it away before Tammy can get there. And they clear the ball away. And Timo Werner has shut him down. They've done well. That was unlucky. We're getting in now. We're finding some space. But they're defending deep. And they're defending quite compact. Their back four quite narrow. So we're going to have a lot of the ball. Well done, Reece James. They just played the ball out to the left-hand side, to their left back. And Reece James has stepped in and won it. Navas has been sent off for Sevilla, is he? And they're 2-1 down. Deary me. This could be the night where things change. Right, so. Silva over halfway. Werner. It's Chilwell, left wing. Back inside to Mason Mount. Just outside the box. Back out to Chilwell. Cross comes in. Cleared away. Our crossing at the moment, we can't beat the first defender, which is a real problem. Silva plays it back out to Chilwell. Just by the byline. Cross comes in. Over Conte. And Ziyech on the half volley Literally about 10 yards out, has volleyed it over. About 12 yards out. From the right-hand side, left-footed, he's volleyed it high over the bar. Half volley. Yeah, about 10, 12 yards out, completely unmarked. Great spot from Chilwell. Should have done better with that. Right, their goal kick was, we've won it back and we've got the ball. Played it from halfway up to the right-hand side. Reece James on the overlap. Edge of the box. Cross comes in. Tammy Abraham flicks the ball home. And it's Chelsea 3, Rennes 0. Great move. Their goal kick was broken down on halfway. The ball's been played out to the right-hand side to Reece James. And Reece James gets to the edge of their box. Puts that ball in. And there's the goal on 50 minutes. And it's Chelsea 3, Rennes 0. Just got to do my fancy graphics. So it's played out to the right-hand side. Ziyech has seen Reece James on the overlap. First time crossed at the near post. Tammy's beat the defender. Flicks it home. Easy. 3-0. Excellent. My fancy graphics. Wait for it. Look at that. You didn't even notice the change, did you? Seamless, I like to think. Great prod home. Left-footed by Tammy. He's let it come across him. Near post. And he's prodded the ball home. So, we're 3-0. They're down to 10 men. Now you can make 5 changes and rest people for Sheffield United on Saturday, please, Frank. All this talking gives me a dry throat. This is why I have to have refreshments. It's just off-coloured Coca-Cola. Right, they kick off. 51 minutes gone. 3-0 down. Chelsea are cruising. They give it away again on halfway. But they've done it. Conte's won it brilliantly. Strides forward. Gets to the edge of the box. Plays it out to Werner. Left corner of the box. Pulls it back. But they literally get the ball away. There was 4 players in the box looking for that ball from Timo Werner. Chelsea are rampant at the minute. Chelsea have done exactly what we hoped they did not do. Hold on. Chelsea have done exactly what we hoped they would do and what we hoped they didn't do. They've come out all guns blazing second half. They're not resting on their laurels. Tom, who will I take off? I'll take off Timo. I'll take off Mason Mount. I'll take off somebody like Thiago Silva. Rest him up. Clint, calm down, mate. I thought you were having a pop about it not being live, so apologies. You're all good. I appreciate you subscribing. Let's just put an end to it. We're not going to argue. There's no point. We should be happy. We're 3-0 up. Right, they've got a free kick now. Right-hand side. A chance to swing the ball in the box. Chelsea are up defending right up on the edge of the box here. They're going to take it right-footed from the right wing. An outswinger. Right, they swing the ball in deep towards the back post. They win the header. And it's gone over. The centre-back, who's not the biggest, has won the header. But it's easy. It's gone about 10, 15 yards over the bar. Yeah, they're all key players. Right. Chelsea's got possession with Ben Chilwell. Plays it back to Thiago Silva. 3-0 up. 53 minutes gone. Zuma out to Reece James. Goes back to Zuma. Zuma gives it back to Mendy. Under no pressure. Silva inside Jorginho. Base of the centre circle with space. Swings the ball out to the left-hand side, but they've read it. But Mason Mount gets back across and wins it back and gives it back to Chilwell. Halfway inside their half. Left-hand side. Up to Werner. Now to the edge of the box. Crosses blocked. Comes back off Chilwell. They're trying to see the ball out and they've played it out of play and Chelsea's got a throw. Halfway inside their half. Left-hand side with Jorginho. Under no pressure. They're walking. Back to Zuma. Just keep making the pitch big. Keep playing it from side to side. Make them work. Tire them out and open up the door. Right, Mason Mount. Inside Jorginho 1-2. But he's overplayed it. Mount brings the player down. It's a free kick to Rennes. 55 minutes approaching. Petr checks up in the stands, checking his phone. What if he's doing TikTok, maybe? Right, so let's get back into this game. Kepa, wearing his own clothes, is high up in the stands. Got an injury. Clips, I can't show the match, mate, because you'll get a copyright strike and my channel would be over. You probably know that anyway. I look really tired. Do you think I need a break? Who, me? E-boy official. I work full time as well as doing this. I've worked all day. It's been a hard day. But Chelsea's on, so I'm not tired. I'm fine. Right, back to the game. Left back position, Chilwell. Inside their half to Werner. Werner plays the ball back inside to Kurt Zuma. No worries, Clips. No problem, mate. Chelsea's ball, Silva. We're just playing it square inside our own half at the minute. We've played it up, and then Jorginho gives the ball away. Tries to find Ziyech on the right-hand side, and we give it away. They've now tried to switch it from left to right, and they've just played it straight out of play now. Jorginho on the halfway line with the ball. Up to Werner, gets it back. Shut down, so comes back out to Kurt Zuma. Now it comes to Reece James, right back position. Plays up the line to Tammy. Done well to hold the ball up. Looking for some support. Plays it through the legs of the defender. Back to Reece James. Brilliant bit of skill from Tammy. Inside our half again between Zuma and Thiago Silva. Rennes in their defensive shape, the 4-1-4-1 inside their own half. They're not pressing forward, they're just sitting there. Damage limitation. We've worked it out to Reece James, right hand side. He's gone back inside to Mason Mount. Back on the centre circle with Zuma, who plays it square again to Thiago Silva. Ben Chilwell. The noise you can hear is there's a plane going over. I'm quite close to Heathrow. Clips, I can't have the champagne in the background. That's wifey's. She'll go mad. I still drink champagne anyway. Only those, the upper class lot that's on Made in Chelsea. Anyway, we've got the ball. Reece James plays it up to Jorginho. Mason Mount picks the ball up, driving towards the edge of their box. Plays it out to Hakim Ziyech. Comes back onto his left foot. Crosses blocked. Conte picks the ball up, does well to avoid a challenge, and we slow it down again. We're still inside their half, and we now force it out to Chilwell. Back to Werner, 30 yards out, left-hand side. Inside to Mount, back to Silva. We're trying to draw them out, and it comes out to Conte. Back to the right wing to Reece James. Inside to Hakim Ziyech. Strides forward, looking for a 1-2 with Conte. Loses it, but Conte wins it back. Jorginho tries to find Ziyech. They're not on the same wavelength. And it goes out of play. Rennes goal kick, and Chelsea subs are warming up. Emerson, Kovacic, Olivier Giroud all warming up at the minute. Indication as to who's coming off. So you're probably going to have Rennes have won a corner. They've played a long ball down the right-hand side. Thiago Silva's complaining at somebody. And Chilwell was shut them down, and they've played the ball off of Chilwell for Rennes corner. Yeah, Silva's not happy with someone, which is good to see. Need someone on there, give him a rollicking. Give him a bit of a kick up the backside. Right. Rennes corner. 58 minutes gone. 3-0 down to 10 men. Daniel, hello, mate. Another taken right-hand side, taken out swinger, right foot. Can't get past the front post, and Chilwell heads the ball away. Halfway inside our half, it goes back out to the corner taker on the right-hand side. It comes back inside to the centre circle. Move forward, up to the left-hand side. Turns back towards halfway again. Chelsea is stepping up in their defensive shape well. And literally they've got no option. So they've gone back to the goalkeeper who's outside his box. And he tries to find a pass with his left foot up to halfway and kicks it straight off sideways. And it's gone for a Chelsea throw. An hour gone. Silva's got the ball on halfway. Jorginho just in front of him. Goes back out to Chilwell. Chilwell plays a nice ball inside to Mason Mount. Up to Ziyech. Inside the box to Timo Werner. Left-hand corner. But Werner's offside. It's unlucky. Similar to the move against Burnley on the weekend with Ziyech seeing that Werner's in space in that channel. It's something that they've worked on because as soon as that ball comes in, Werner's on his bike knowing that Ziyech will just play it straight into him. So Rennes have got to make a change. Matt, how you doing? Potential 5th clean sheet. I know, imagine it. Imagine all those toxic Chelsea fans on the net now going mental because they've got nothing to complain about. Right, Rennes ball played up the right-hand side. And it's just dealt with. Back to the keeper. Zuma plays it out to this right-hand side to Reece James. Under no pressure to Jorginho. Inside our halfway. Approaching the centre circle. He's closed down, so he plays it wide. But plays too much on it and it goes over. Timo Werner for a throw-in to Rennes. Right, the Chelsea... Looks like he's putting the sheets in for substitutions for Chelsea as well here. So Rennes are going to make 2 changes. 61 minutes gone. 6th. Dave Hazard yet. Changes some players yet. He will do. He's going to give people half an hour here, I think. Chelsea's got a free kick from their throw-in. And now they're going to make changes. So bear with me. I need to just get another one of those off Coca-Cola things. They put it in a funny sort of sized bottle, really, and I can't really show it, but you know, it's football night. I'll tell you a story about the Champions League. Champions League football in the UK, you're not allowed to have alcoholic drinks inside the stadium. And back in the day, years and years ago, we were playing Porto. And the pub up on Fulham Broadway, or one of them that we go to quite a lot, we used to go to a lot, was packed. We couldn't get in there, rammed solid. So me and my mate said, we'll just walk up to the ground. This was about 6:30, whereas kickoff was 7:45. And we'll have a drink inside the ground. Get in there, you can only have bloody pop. Just down there with 2 bottles of Coke. Brilliant. Right, Conte's come off for Mateo Kovacic. Player of the season last year. He's hardly played anything this year. Tammy's coming off. Tammy's off. Frank Lampard has shook his hand. He's just done this to Frank Lampard's hand. Brilliant. Ryland Clark's come on. Olivier Giroud's on. And for Tammy Abraham and Ben Chilwell's gone off for Emerson. Remember, Marcus Alonso is back in the squad. Matchday squad, but he's obviously not involved. Right, Chelsea possession. Reece James plays it up to Kovacic. First touch, goes back to him. Plays the ball up the line. Kovacic, great first touch. With enthusiasm. Back to Jorginho. Back to Silva. Looks for a ball out to the left-hand side. They try to win it, but the player falls over and we got possession of the ball. Worked it well. Emerson, edge of the box, puts the cross in low. Giroud's just about to strike it and they get the ball away. Right-hand side now, Rennes. Up to halfway. There's nobody there. 63 minutes gone. Chelsea are comfortable. Let's have a look at the scores in the other games while I'm here. I think you call it multitasking. Possibly. Let's have a look here. So, Sevilla are still 2-1 down, which is good. Juve are 2-0, Barca 2-0, Leipzig are beating PSG, Dortmund 3-0. It's good for us tonight, really good. Come on, Krasnodar. Right, Chelsea possession. They're defending well. They're sitting in defensive shape, and Chelsea, Chelsea are having joy when we move the ball wide and you make the pitch big. And at the moment, we keep trying to play it in the middle. And they're breaking play up and we're not really getting anywhere. Jorginho's given away a foul inside their half, halfway, and he's getting booked for it. AC, thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time to comment on here. I've got another career calling. I wish. If you like my commentary, as I said earlier, check out my other YouTube channel, Magoobage. And I do my same commentary on my Football Manager videos. 65 minutes gone. Jorginho's now booked. Chelsea 3, Rennes 0. They're down to 10 men. We are more than comfortable. 3 changes so far. Timo Werner's still on the pitch. I guess they're giving an opportunity for a hat-trick. But Tony Rudiger's coming on. That'll probably be... Would you take off Thiago Silva and rest him? Or would you take off Kurt Zouma? The thing is, if you think they're down to 10 men, they've only got one player up front. Right, they've worked it well. Right hand side. Cross comes in and Thiago Silva gets the ball away at the near post. And then Mateo Kovacic is just literally... He's left-hand corner of our own box, right-footed. He's tried to just lump it forward. He sort of shinned it. It's gone up in the air. And believe it or not, Edouard Mendy, standing just in front of his goal, has caught the ball. Not a back pass, we carry on. So left back now, it's with Reece James. Yeah, I would take off Thiago Silva. But then again, Zuma's played most of the games. Right, halfway line. Inside the centre circle, Jorginho, Kovacic. Chelsea are playing 4-3-3 now by the looks of it. Mason Mount's playing deeper. Silva with a raking pass, looking for Reece James. He's made a run into the box, squares the ball, and oh my word. He's just squared it. The centre half has just got a touch on it before Timo Werner at the back post taps it in and they get the ball away. Brilliant ball from Silva. Great run from Reece James to the edge of the box. From the edge of the box to the byline. First time cross. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, Chelsea possession again. Offside this time. Emerson's pushed up too far. He's offside. It was De Silva. Great. Right, so Thiago Silva's inside a centre circle, inside our half. Long ball, 40-yard ball. It bounces once. Reece James, about literally 10 yards from the byline. First time ball, squares it across the 6-yard box. The goalkeeper's not there. And the defender, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. On his bum, has just pushed the ball away from Werner. Well, Thiago Silva's come off. And he doesn't look happy. He's come off the far side of the pitch to walk round with Rudiger on. And he's saying something. I don't know if he's happy, if he's not happy, I'm not sure. That's interesting. Clips, no, my other channel was a gaming one, Football Manager videos. So I do this sort of commentary on my games. Right, so back to the game. 68 minutes gone. Rennes have got a lot of possession, but they're just inside our half. They've moved it out to the left back, moving forward. Kovacic comes across, closes him down. Play it inside. Mason Mount's hunting the ball. Now Kovacic hunting it again. They've done well. They're down the left-hand side to the byline. Pulled it back to the edge of the box. There's a man running over. Emerson's got back in. Heads the ball away. Good play from Rennes. They got him down the left-hand side there. Still, they've got possession. Right-hand side. Edge of our box. Cross comes in. Zouma gets the ball away. But they keep possession. Left corner of the box. Zouma's down. Inside the box. Referee's playing on. He's still playing on. Zouma's flat out. Edge of the box. They shoot and Mendy's got it covered at his near post. Referee now blows up. Zouma's in a bit of problem here. Thank you, mate. AC. Appreciate that. Here comes Thiago Silva walking round. Oh, God, yeah. So when the first cross has come in from the right-hand side and Zuma's got in the way of the attacker and cleared it, he's volleyed it clear. And as he's done that, as he's volleyed it clear, to be fair, their attacker's trying to volley the ball in himself. He catches Zuma. He's caught him right underneath know where the bottom of your leg meets your bum cheek. He's caught him there, and that's nasty. Nobody likes that. Right, he's just Silva's just got there and just shook Lampard's hand, so we think everything's all right. Did he? How are you, mate? How can you forget the game was on today? Shocking. Right. To be fair, I did only announce that I'll do the commentary about half hour, 45 minutes before the game kicked off, so we'll let you off. But you should have known the game was on. How are you all doing? You doing all right so far? 20 minutes to go. We're 3-0 up. I've got my fancy graphics. I've got my off-coloured Coca-Cola. And we're laughing. They're down to 10 men. Right, at the moment, the possession is basically in around the centre circle halfway. Callum Hudson-Odoi is coming on. We're just getting stripped off. That'll be for Werner, hopefully. Give Werner a 20-minute rest. I would have taken him off earlier. Right, Giroud's working hard. It's gone to halfway. They've won it back. They're centre circle. And Mason Mount is chasing them all across the pitch to win the ball back. And he's doing it again. He's shutting them down again. He's working so hard. Kovacic is backing him up. Now reset. They've done it well. They're down the left-hand side. Left wing. Edge of the box. Rennes. But Zuma has read it. Stands there. Anticipates the cross coming in. And it comes in. Straight to him and he clears it. But they've still got the ball. They've brought this bloke on at half-time. A left-back. And he's outstanding, this guy. He's got in down our left side 3 times. Kovacic, outstanding challenge. Edge of our box gets the ball away. Ziyech has been all right. He's actually been all right. He's not been involved a lot today. Ryan and Ritaj. To be fair, Rennes have had a lot of the ball. First half, they probably bossed possession, but they didn't do a lot with it at all. But Chelsea are comfortable, so we're not really bothered. Right, they've got possession on halfway. They go back inside, force back towards the goalkeeper. Let's see Olivier Giroud, a.k.a. Ryan and Clark. Never see him in the same room, by the way. So they're... let's see him get a goal. Then he can say that was a cinch. Maybe. Anyway, so the Rennes have got the ball. Back towards the goalkeeper. Spencer, how are you doing, mate? The time for the match, AC, is 72 minutes, 30 seconds now. So, Chelsea possession, just over halfway, right wing. James plays it up to Ziyech. Ziyech gives the ball back to him. Back inside in our half to Kurt Zuma. Deep inside our half. Square to Rudiger. On for Thiago Silva. Up to Werner. Inside the centre circle with space to turn. He strides forward. Plays it up to Giroud, who tries to find him. But they block it off and they win possession. And they come back across halfway themselves. But then stop. Go back to the centre half now. Ball comes out to their left back. Clips, Chelsea v Sheffield United is at 5:30 UK time on Saturday. I'll be doing another commentary for that game as well. Right, they're giving the ball away to Hakim Ziyech, 25 yards out. Plays it into Giroud. Giroud's in on goal. And the goalkeeper has made a great save. He's tried to flick it past him. Deary me. Sevilla have equalised 2-2. Deary me. Right, so Rennes, down the right-hand side, towards the edge of our box, but they're forced back. They go backwards 10 yards, and then they play the ball out of play completely. Good play from Hakim Ziyech. Plays it into Giroud, who's onside, in the right-hand channel, into the box. Keeper comes out, and he tries to flick it past him, but he hits it straight at the goalkeeper, to be fair. Goalkeeper stands up and does well. Chelsea change. It's not Werner off. It's Hakim Ziyech has come off for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Ziyech had another good 74 minutes. Played well. Well, he did all right. He didn't really do a lot. I mean, he had some good moments. We had some good touches. Played the ball in. Hakim Ziyech is class. World class. He's got an aura about him. Not a lot of Premier League players do, but he does. Right, Chelsea possession. Jorginho halfway. Looks for Giroud. Plays the ball up and he wins the ball well, but he's offside. Sevilla 3-2 against Krasnodar. Deary me. And Nesri has scored twice in 3 minutes. Deary me. Back to the game. 75 minutes gone. They're down our right-hand side and Emerson stands up, wins the ball and strides forward. Up to halfway. Challenge. Goes down. Free kick to Chelsea. Emerson done really well there. Really well. Other scores. Leipzig 2-1 against PSG. Juve are 3-0 up. Barca are 2-1 against Dynamo Kiev. Dortmund are still winning 3-0. Sevilla 2-0 down. They've 2-1 with 10 men and they've got back to win or winning with they've got 18 minutes to go in that game. Right, Chelsea 76 minutes gone, 14 to go plus injury time. 3-0 up, 2 goals from Timo Werner, 2 penalties and a third goal from Tammy Abraham. Chelsea possession, just playing it around our defensive line, inside our half at the minute. Trying to suck them out, but they're not doing it. Zuma, right hand side, plays the ball up, looking for the run from Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's playing on the right hand side, plays it over him. Rennes with possession, corner of their box, left hand side, play the ball up to the left wing. Backheel flick to the centre forward. They do well with it as well, and they've won a throw in. They're very skillful players. Zuma. Clips, what a goal by Ziyech. He's gone off, mate. He didn't score. So, Rudiger plays it to Jorginho square. Literally on the halfway line. Great ball out. Fizzed out to Reece James. Back inside. Jorginho steps away from one challenge. But can't do another one. They've done well to crowd him out. But Reece James, he's given away a free kick. He's literally got from the right back position inside their half. He's run back 30 yards to challenge the defender, giving him a bit of a barge. He goes down over the halfway and they give a free kick. So just to reiterate what I'm saying, so Rennes have done well to get down our right hand side. They put a cross in from the byline. Mendy, under no pressure, just collects it nice and simple. They've just put a stat up here on the screen of the overall possession in game. And as expected, Chelsea 45%, Rennes 55%. Now, they had a lot of possession first half, didn't do a lot with it. So, by the time this game finishes, it'll probably even out. So, we've got possession. They're shutting us down. Zuma goes back to Mendy. Mendy has got a lot of time. Ignore what clips he's putting up. He's trying to be funny, bless him. Right, Chelsea possession. Kovacic out to Emerson, left-hand side. 30 yards out. Back up to Kovacic. Inside Jorginho. Mason Mount, 25 yards out. Comes inside square. Hudson-Odoi looking for a 1-2 with Kovacic. Turns away from... Oh, dearie me. What's happened here? So they play the ball to Kovacic, who's just outside the D, edge of the box. He's got his back to goal. He's trying to turn away from a challenge. He's trying to hold somebody off and he catches him in the face. The Rennes player goes down he's got like a little slap in the face. He's gone down like he's been shot. And now Kovacic is booked. Ridiculous. 11 minutes to go. 3-0 Chelsea. Nice and comfortable. Hopefully you're enjoying the commentary. Tyreek, you mean Declan Rice? I don't know. I'm not so sure. We'll have to wait and see. If anything, we've got to get rid of some defenders, haven't we, to get somebody else in. Right. Rennes have got possession. Forced backwards onto their halfway line. Onto halfway, and the defender puts the ball straight out. Chelsea's pressure is quite good here. They're closing down. It's still Seville 3-2 against Krasnodar with 12 minutes to go in their game. Reece James plays it back to Kurt Zouma, who goes square to Mendy. Plays the ball out to the left-hand side, but mishits it over halfway, and they've got the ball, Rennes. Turns away from the challenge and plays it out to the right-hand side, the right back. They go back to centre half, 10 yards inside their half. Kovacic is pressing, Mount's pressing. Goes off for a free kick, a throw-in to Rennes. Thank you for the compliments on the commentary. It's not the greatest. I try to do my best. Right, 10 minutes to go plus injury time. Chelsea 3-0 up. Comfortable. Rennes are down to 10 men, don't forget. They're putting a good fight of it in the second half since we scored the third. The Tammy Abraham goal. And we've now got a free kick. Edge of our box. They play it off their hand. He's claiming it's on his chest. Referee gives it. Chelsea free kick. Nice and easy. No rush. So we go back to Rudiger. Out to Reece James, right hand side. Zoom up. Mendy. Chelsea just playing it from side to side, making it big. Which is good to see. Zoom up. To Hudson-Odoi. Halfway. Slips but gains possession. Kovacic back to Hudson-Odoi. Steps away from two challenges. Plays it back inside the halfway line. Centre circle. Rudiger plays it out to Emerson. Plays it inside to Mason Mount. Mason Mount looking for Werner down the left-hand side. Werner's not been involved at all in the last 10 minutes. I'll take him off. Who are you going to bring on? Marcus Alonso. Left winger. Maybe. Okay, 82nd minute. Mason Mount gives away a free kick on halfway. Tom, I think we're pretty much set with the squad. I think the only thing we need is another defensive midfielder, maybe. So if you shift out one of the centre backs and get one of them in. Is it Zakaria or Zakaria? The guy over at in Germany is a good player. Dennis Zakaria, great player. Rennes down the right hand side, pull the ball back, edge of the box. Mendy makes a great save. Where'd that come from? They've scored, but he's offside. They've had possession just in the middle of midfield. They play the ball out to the right hand side, and for some reason they've got space. I need to see this again. So they play the ball out. They play a 1-2, and the left back pulls the ball back to the penalty spot, and the midfielder, unmarked, left-footed, fires it straight at Mendy, who pushes the ball away. It comes out to the left-hand side. They drill it towards the edge of the box, and there's the bloke who's made the run. He's tapping it by the back post in, but he's offside. And Rennes have got possession again. They're doing well. Great save from Mendy. Another good save from Mendy. Chelsea have switched off the last sort of 5 minutes or so, and Rennes are doing well here. 30 yards out. They play the ball, edge of the box, shoot, and it goes over the bar. Wide as well. So it was a great save from Mendy, really was. To be fair, the guys put it. If you think Mendy's, what is he, 6'6"? He tried to place it, but he didn't find the bottom corner. It's 84th minute, 6 minutes to go plus injury time. Rudiger's got the ball, coming forward, halfway inside our half, stops and goes square to Zuma, plays a raking ball out to the left-hand side to Giroud, who's done well to hold the ball up. Done really well, and got a free kick for Chelsea. Great play from Giroud. Juve are now 4-0 up, away at Ferencváros. Leipzig are still beating PSG. Barcelona's beating Kiev, and Dortmund's still 3-0. Sevilla are still 3-2 against Krasnodar. Chelsea possession, halfway with Reece James. Goes back to Zuma. Goes square to Rudiger. Halfway inside our half now. He's looking for an out ball. Giroud drops deep and gets it, gives it back to him. Clips, that's John Terry. That was my 40th birthday a few years ago. Right, Chelsea's got the ball. Mason Mount, halfway line, plays it square. Kurt Zuma plays it up inside the centre circle to Jorginho. Up to Hudson-Odoi, lays it inside to Kovacic, who tries to find Reece James first time. They block it off and they've got possession. Inside their box, they've worked the ball out of the box quite well, with Chelsea closing them down. They play it out to the right-hand side. Goes out to halfway. They're doing well here, Rennes. They're looking for a ball to the centre forward, but he's made the wrong run and Zuma's covered it easy. No danger. Mendy with the ball at his feet. No pressure. 86 minutes, 4 minutes to go plus injury time. Yeah, possession stats, 46% Chelsea. If you think about the fact that Rennes got 10 men, it shows you how well they did first half with their possession. But again, they didn't do anything with it first half, Rennes. Right back's come forward. He's having a shot from 35, 40 yards. He's apologising to everyone because it's hit the middle tier of the stand behind the goal. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Right, Chelsea possession. Rudiger fires the ball up to halfway to nobody. It was deflected, to be fair, but they work it out to the left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi is doing well, tracking back. Force them inside. Werner's now working hard to win the ball back. Now Giroud is. Now Jorginho goes and presses, but they turn away from all those challenges. They've still got the ball. They're doing well. They play the ball out to the right-hand side. They've got an overlap going on. The right winger's got the ball. The right back's gone past him, but he's ignored him. Plays it inside the box. Right-hand side. But they get in each other's way. And Chelsea deal with it, but he's offside already. What's he given? Yeah, it's offside. It is offside. Krasnodar bottled it. I mean, why don't you go 2-0 up and then do a Mourinho and park the bus, coach, park everything. Polar Bear, the thing is though, what you have to remember is games such as these, we've won the game. The game's over. So yeah, you're looking for your substitutions and the subs to make an impression, but you know, the sting's sort of gone out of the game already. Werner's now on the right hand side. Swap with Hudson-Odoi. He's been caught late off the ball. He's gone down, but he's all right. Chelsea free kick just inside our half on the right hand side. He's booked. 88th minute. We're approaching the 89th minute. Chelsea 3-0 up and cruising. Tyreek, do I only do Chelsea game commentary? Yeah. Imagine that if I was commentating other teams. I'd be complaining all sorts, I'd be crucifying them. How can you commentate on another game? Ooh. If I was paid to do it for a living, maybe. Right, anyway, Rennes got the ball. 89th minute, they're in down our right hand side on the overlap. Cross comes in. Well done, Jorginho. He's read the fact that the guy at the near post tried to lay the ball back up, like backwards off to the guy running in. A bit like Tammy did for Hakim Ziyech against Burnley. He's read it, won the ball back, but they've won back possession. Clips. Hello, mate. I'll give you a shout once. There you go. Right, Chelsea's won back possession. Mason Mount's done well to win it. Jorginho plays the ball inside the centre circle. Kovacic has got loads of space. Moves forward. He's got Hudson-Odoi out to his left and plays it to him. Picks up the ball 5 yards from the byline. Comes inside the penalty box. Tries to find Kovacic again, but plays a loose pass. Kovacic gives away a free kick and the attack breaks down. That was a bit sloppy from Hudson-Odoi. A little more commitment on that pass, or even just take the bloke on. I want to see Callum taking people on more. Be much more, you know. He just needs to be. He needs to do better. Anyway, Rennes have got the ball. Play it up to the centre forward who's come on. He's held it up well, and as he's held it up and he's moved out to the right hand side, Chelsea got all the numbers back. And we're now in the 40th second of injury time. There's 3 minutes of injury time. Just over 2 minutes to go. This has been comfortable. Sevilla are still 3-2 with 2 minutes left in their game of normal time. Right, Rennes throw. Halfway inside our half. Go back to the centre circle. They play the ball out to the left winger. Holds the ball up. Werner's in front of him. He's forced inside. They're forced backwards. Goes across to the centre half. Across halfway. Plays it up to the right winger. Halfway inside our half. He's forced backwards. 90 seconds of injury time to go. And Chelsea have won the ball back. Mason Mount striding forward. Giroud plays it back to him. Edge of the box. Goes back to Giroud. Slowing it right down now. Mount comes out to Hudson-Odoi and Werner. Hudson-Odoi striding towards the edge. Comes this side to Reece James. Literally, edge of the box, dead centre now. Hudson-Odoi back to Reece James. Nice little step over, but gives the ball away. Gives the ball away. AC Studio, hello, mate. There's a shout out for you. Zuma gives away. Well, it's not a free kick. They're looking for a free kick from Zuma. Halfway inside our half. They're not getting it. Vincent, how are you, mate? Polar Bear, Alenio, Tim, Honza, Clint, everyone. Hello. Right, Hudson-Odoi with the ball. Edge of the box. Floats one into Giroud. And Giroud's head the ball wide. Deary me. Hudson-Odoi done well there. Got to the edge. Just outside the edge of the box. He spots Giroud. Made the run. Left-hand side. Pulls off the defender. But he heads the ball down. And he heads the ball 10 yards wide. He got it all wrong. His connection was all wrong, unfortunately. Unlucky. So, 15 seconds of injury time to go. Chelsea have won back possession. Goes out to Rudiger. Just outside our box even. Mason Mount. Out to Emerson on halfway. Back to Rudiger. Blow the whistle, referee. And that's it. It's all over. Chelsea beat Rennes. Champions League. Match day 3. Chelsea 3. Rennes 0. Timo Werner with 2 penalties. 1 in the first half. 2 in the first half, I should say. Giving us a 2-0 lead. Rennes were down to 10 men on 40th minute. And then Chelsea scored the second goal in the second half through Tammy Abraham. Great move. Reece James with another brilliant cross. 3-0 and comfortable. If you missed it from before the game, unfortunately Kai Havertz had to miss the game. He has been diagnosed with the coronavirus, so he has to isolate. Not sure how long it's going to be for. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Honza. Frank Lampard shaking everyone's hand, shaking the referee's hand. Comfortable night. Job done. And the Rennes managers has just congratulated Edouard Mendy. Mendy's having obviously having a hug from all the players over at Rennes. Right, Sevilla, according to my little thing here, Sevilla are still winning. What's the commentary? Live text. Still 3-2 by the looks of it. I'm not sure how long he's got to isolate for, though. That's the problem. Yeah, so Mendy's getting having a bit of a chance to say, AC, thank you, mate, for the comment. Stevie boy, yeah, top of the group now. Because of the goal difference, obviously. Does that count, Champions League? Or is it on the head-to-head? Mikey, thank you, mate. Clips, thank you. Yeah, Sevilla have won. They're all looking at the referee for some reason, but, I mean, all I say is, guys, if you have a look at the footage of the game, and especially the second penalty, awful. Dogbone, thank you, mate. So just to say, so it looks as though Zenit, so Champions League, Chelsea 3, Rennes 0, Seville beat Krasnodar 3-2, Zenit and Lazio 1-1, Bruges and Dortmund 3-0 to Dortmund, Barca beat Kiev 2-1, Ferencváros lost to Juve 4-1, Istanbul, Başakşehir have beaten Man United 2-1, brilliant, and RB Leipzig beat PSG. So I'm just seeing the group. We are top of the group on goal difference. We got a +5 goal difference compared to Sevilla now. Sevilla's on +2. We're on +7. So it's been a good night for Chelsea. Really, really good night for Chelsea. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the commentary. I'm now going to do my video, my post-match 5-minute news update video, which will probably be out about 11. So make sure you check out that. If you haven't already, smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and take a look around the channel at the other videos that I do. I'll be back on Saturday for more live commentary at 5:25 for the kickoff at 5:30 against Sheffield United. Hopefully we get another clean sheet, another 3 points, which will be great. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And I will see you guys either on the channel with a video later tonight or tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good one. Thanks, guys. See you later.